Thank you. Hello, my fellow Americans. The war has ended. The Great War has ended. The war to end all wars. Now it is our time to come together and decide what the fate of the world looks like. We need to make this world safe for democracy, and it starts with us. It will be our wish and purpose that the processes of peace, when they are begun, shall be absolutely open, and that they shall involve and permit henceforth no secret understandings of any kind. The day of conquest and aggrandizement is gone by. So it is also the day of secret covenants entered into in the interest of particular governments, and likely at some unlooked for moments to upset the peace of the world. It is this happy fact now clear to the view of every public man whose thoughts do not linger in age that is dead and gone, which makes it possible for every nation whose purposes are consistent with justice and the peace of the world to avow now or at any time the objects it has in view. We entered this war because violations of right had occurred which touched us to the quick and made the life of our own people impossible unless they were corrected and the world secure once for all against the recurrence. What we demand in this war, therefore, is nothing peculiar to ourselves. It is that the world be made fit and safe to live in, particularly that it be made safe for every peace-loving nation which, like our own, wishes to live its own life, determine its own intuitions, be assured of justice and fair dealing by other people of the world as against force and selfish aggression. All the people of the world are in effect partners in this interest, and for our own part, we see very clearly that unless justice be done to others, it will not be done to us. The program of the world's peace, therefore, is our program. And that program, the only possible program as we see it, is this. 1, we have to open covenants of peace openly arrived at. 2, we have to have the freedom of the seas. 3, the removal so far as possible of all economic barriers. 4, the reduction of national armaments to the lowest point consistent with domestic safety. Number 5, impartial adjustment of all colonial claims. Number 6, the evacuation of all Russian territory. 7, the evacuation and restoration of Belgium. Number 8, the liberation of France and return to her of Alsace and Lorraine. 9, readjustment of the frontiers of Italy to conform to clearly recognizable lines of nationality. 10, the peoples of Austria-Hungary should be accorded the freest opportunity of autonomous development. 11, the evacuation of occupation forces from Romania, Serbia, and Montenegro. Serbia should be accorded free and secure access to the sea. 12, autonomous development for the non-Turkish peoples of the Ottoman Empire, free passage of the Dardanelles to the ships and the commerce of all nations. 13, independent Poland to be established with free and secure access to the sea. And 14, a general association of nations to be formed to guarantee to its members political independence and territorial integrity. These 14 points is what I present to you for ultimate world peace. In regard to these essential rectifications of wrong and assertions of right, we feel ourselves to be intimate partners of all the governments and peoples associated together against the imperialists. We cannot be separated in interest or divided in purpose. We stand together until the end. For such arrangement and covenants, we are willing to fight and to continue to fight until they are achieved, but only because we wish the right to prevail and desire a just and stable peace such as to be secured only by removing the chief provocations to war. And this program does remove. We have no jealousy of German greatness, and there's nothing in this program that impairs it. We judge her no achievement or distinction of learning or of pacific enterprise, such as have made her record very bright and very inviolable. We do not wish to injure her or to block her in any way, her legitimate influence or power. We do not wish to fight her either with arms or with hostile arrangements of trade if she is willing to associate herself with us and the other peace, loving nations of the world, and covenants of justice and law and fair dealing. We wish her only to accept a place of equality among the peoples of the world, the new world in which we now live, instead of a place of mastery. God bless America.